Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be tying the all-round fan gele with Sego gele. So yeah, I've divided my gele into 4 equal parts, and this is how I get my measurement. So from the fourth part, I take it backwards and I place it on my model's head, and I start to make my base pleats. To get how to make your base pleat. So it's just like you're dragging something in a folding motion, like you're folding something on somebody's head. So that's how to make your base pleat. Then you drag down to your model's ear. Once you get to your model's ear, you align it on top of themselves. Now from the middle, they stay like after themselves. A pleat stays after the next, but once you get to the ear, they stay on top of themselves. You can see as I'm doing here. So for both sides, you make sure that they stay on top of themselves, so that way it does not shift. So once they are secure on top of themselves, you can tell your model to hold on to the both parts. So you can come to the back and make sure that the shorter flap should come up. The shorter flap should come up and the longer flap should go under. So because of our hair, I couldn't really get this video part, but just know that that short part will come up and the longer flap will come down. So as it comes down, it's going to come out like this. So it's going to overlap the initial 4 pleats that you made, and this is where you start to make your fan pleats. How do you make your fan pleats? Just look at what I'm doing closely. Make it slanted. Now look at my right hand. I am holding onto the longer flap of the gele. Like this is the only flap we have now. So this longer flap of the gele, I'm holding onto it with my right hand, and I'm using my left hand to make my slanted pleats. So you want to make sure that the upper part, you take just little material of your gele, then once it gets down, you make the pleats bigger. So look at what I'm doing now. You see from up, I take it really small, then when it gets down, I just make it bigger. Look at it now. From up is small, then as it goes down it gets bigger. So it is that slanted motion that makes your fan pleats, you understand, that makes your fan pleats. So just take little from up, then make sure that down it is bigger. So take your slit in a slanted motion. The way you draw a slanted line, that is how you take this piece. So yeah, I had to change direction so that you can see what I'm doing. So don't forget, as you are slanting and you are making your pleat, you want to make sure that you don't lose any pleat. You would see why I'm saying this later on in the video. So as you are slanting, you can see that I'm dragging out. Make sure that you drag it out. Make sure that your pleat does not just end where you slant or where you just take another pleat. Make sure it does not end midway. Make sure that every pleat you take, it gets to the end of the gele. So just look closely at what I'm doing and follow the explanation. That way you'll be able to get it. See how I'm taking my gele a little down. Now you know, now we are going down. Now the gele is going down because it's going in a rounded motion. So we are having a round like gele. So make sure that you shift as you make your pleats. You don't just stay on one position while you are making your pleats. You can see that as I'm shifting. So yeah, I drag down, I make sure that I drag the pleat out. You can see that my pleats look like some of them are hidden here, so I straighten everything out so that it does not hide. And here I am just taking my slant. You can see that I've moved like this. So once you stretch out, you move. Once you stretch out, you move, and you go back and look at what you have been doing. Make sure that you take almost the same size of pleat for everything. I know sometimes it might be impossible for you to take the same size for everything, but make sure that you are calculative when you are doing this. Make sure that as you are picking every pleat, your pleats are almost the same size. You can see I'm not taking too much. It's not like in some places you now take a lot of gele at once and just fold. Make sure that your folds are of equal sizes. Please, you want to make sure that they are almost equal so that your fan can look the same way. And once you've gotten to the end of your gele, make sure that you now come and twist. You can see that I'm twisting out here. See, please twist outside, twist the way I twisted. And here I take that's my very small flap, that's my 20 flap, and I just take it and twist around the 80 flap. Please, the measurement for this gele is 80/20. So you twist around the 80 flap and you pin down. If you can tie, but I would just advise that you pin down. Twist firm enough so that it's not going to be loose. Once you twist firm enough, you'd be fine. So once you come to the front, see, if you have something like this, don't bother, don't go back loosening your gele and saying that you did not get it. No, all you have to do is to arrange. You have to just come and arrange. See, once you straightened out your gele and once you did the pleat the way you should have done it, you definitely have your pleat still arranged. Now what happened here is just that maybe when I told my model to hold on to it, she didn't hold on to it really firmly, so it affected it. Or maybe while I was twisting, I over twisted. So anything can happen and make the finish of your gele look like it is not standing, make your fan look like it's not standing. So once your pleats are there, once they are secure, all you need to do is just to arrange. So at the back, I come to pin down that 80 flap, so the rest. So once I was sure that at the front I had what I wanted, I just pinned the other side down and I came here to arrange. So look at how I'm arranging. You can see that I am picking the pleat from the roots. So once your root is fine, once the foundation is fine, see, forget it, you just need to arrange and you have your fan gele standing really well. You can see that just little arrangements, making sure that every pleat that is hidden, I just bring them out and I straighten them to the top, and you can see that the fan gele is already coming out. So at the other side, you can see that other side looked bigger than this other side. All you have to do is just come to the back, take that part that connects with the part you want to reduce. You can see that as I'm dragging, it's reducing. So that is something with gele, it is connected. Most times the part that connects to the part you want to reduce or do something on is always at the opposite side. So check the opposite side of where you want to reduce or do anything on and just drag a little first and see. So if you see that you are dragging the right part, then just drag till you get your desired size. So I just decide to tuck in the back of my gele neatly inside, because I did not want to put the whole of her hair inside, and at the same time I did not want to leave the back unattended. So please tidy up your gele at the back always. I think I used 3 pins here, and yeah, it was okay here, but I just felt let me just tidy it up the more. So all I did here was just to pin it down. I don't know how I lost that clip. Then here I come to the front and I drag the gele to the back a little to show off our hairline. Now this depends on preference. You can do it small or you can do it less, but make sure that you just drag it back and you show off the hairline. And this is our all-round fan gele. Sit the back neatly done, the front neat as well. This is just how to do your all-round fan gele to get the best results. I hope that you like this video, you subscribe to this channel and check out my other videos. Bye.